we're going to continue with your pre-arrangement by letting you choose a casket.
Okay.
Okay. We've moved away from steel. I know you're not interested in the steel. You want something more homely, a little bit more closer that touches the heart, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I like the warmth of it, like the wood.
Of the wooden caskets.
It's more natural.
I know, that's what I find interesting about them too. The different grains, the different trees that have different grains, and then some of the stains complement other types of wood opposed to maybe ones with a finer grain. You're not going to want something that's stained too light.
Absolutely.
And then something with an open grain that really catches the texture of the wood. You're going to want something with that lighter. So, are you looking for something in the lighter range or the darker range? Or?
I prefer the darker wood. I think it looks better, especially considering the circumstances,
Okay, so we're going to
being, a funeral.
Right.
It seems more natural for it to be a darker wood.
So I think what we'll do is we'll start looking at some of the different types of hardwoods then.
Okay.
Our hardwoods have some of the nicer looking dark stains.
What's the difference between a hardwood and a softwood?
Pretty much the grain.
Just the grain?
Yeah, the grain and the type of tree that it comes from.
Is one going to be like more protective or?
The hardwood's a little bit more durable. Unfortunately, both types of wood are non-gasketed.
Okay.
So you're not going to get a seal. But if you're wanting to make sure that we have that sealing quality, we can always look at vaults afterwards.
Okay.
And
let's look into that as well.
Okay. Now, as far as the wood type, we're looking at our hardwood. So are you going to want something that's like a cherry, a walnut, a mahogany? Pretty much the difference in the three cherries are going to typically come with a dark red stain. Your walnut's going to have a very, very neutral brown stain. And then your mahogany is going to be that very rich looking, it's one of our premium caskets.
Okay.
And so it's going to have that very ritzy, deep color. It's beautiful. It really is. It's a beautiful.
Well, what do you have as far as the mahogany goes?
The mahogany,
I like the darker color, like I said.
I understand that, and I'm going to give you a warning. The mahogany is a little bit pricey, but this is a good example of one of our mahogany caskets. It's very simple. It's clean. It's got a high gloss, which gives it that shine. It almost looks metallic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought it was a metal gasket for a moment.
Yeah, no, it can fool you if you just glance at it. But yeah, this is a wooden casket, and you can see around the into the cap right here. It's not gasketed.
Okay.
So there won't be a seal on this. But like I said, if that seal's something that worries you, we can always look at the vaults later.
Okay. Now that's a bit shinier than I like. Is there a different option, like a more dull or like a matte colored?
Yeah. Just like paints, there's different tones that we can get. We can get the high gloss, a semi-gloss, a matte. We've even got tones that are all the way down where it's just a flat paint. Okay. It would be a gloss, but it would be the stain. There would be no gloss on it.
Okay.
Yeah, in which